And welcome to Samuel V. Champion High School here in Boerne, Texas. An exciting high school girls game ready to go in just a couple of minutes. Should be a dynamic game against the two co-leaders in District 26-5A. And the starting lineups being announced right now. The Canyon girls were just announced. Anaya Hicks, Kyla Malone, Emery Black, Chase Getz, and Destiny Bravo. The starting lineup for Champion being introduced right now. The thing they feature tonight, 3 different starters are all 6 foot tall, and that would give them somewhat of a height advantage against the Canyon Cougars. We'll have to see who's the better shooting team when we get into play tonight. Champion comes into the game at 12-2. And 12-2 overall, and 7-1 in District 26-5A. They lost to Veterans Memorial back on December 15th. Really unusual. Veterans Memorial third in the standings at 6-2, but Canyon had beat Veterans Memorial handily about that same time. So again, 2 different results on one team. In the early meeting between these two teams at Canyon High School, Boerne Champion won that one 65-61. Again, that was at Canyon. This one in Boerne, and it looks like we're ready to go. Our officials tonight, a solid 3-man crew out of South Texas chapter. Tony Fisher is your referee. The 2 umpires are Thaddeus Chase and Tony Gardner, and the tip goes to Champion. Right wing. Dribble to the middle. Far side, that's King. Now top side is DeBerry. An active zone by the Cougars. Right side 3 ball is up and off the iron from Reston and will belong to the Cougars as it goes out of bounds. No full court pressure by Champion to start the game. Point guard is Emery Black, 9.4 points, 4 rebounds a game for her, and she'll run the show for the Cougars. And here's a steal. King has it, has a 2-on-2, and takes it herself and finishes. The first 2 points of the game by Addison King, a senior point guard, 5.5 points, 11 points and 3 rebounds a game for her. About a minute gone here at Champion High School. And there's the point guard for the Cougars going all the way. And a score by Emery Black ties us at 2. King penetrates, kicks it to the wing. 3 ball from the corner, off the iron, no good. That one by DeBerry. Fight for the rebound, and that's picked up by Flugents. Now DeBerry in the corner, skips it over the top, stolen, well, almost stolen by Black. Then some contact, and I think Black's called for a foul. Red 21 earns our first foul of the night. Champion ball. They look low for Flugent. She tries to work around the defense. Gets a pass, shot, blocked. Here come the Cougars, and the outlet pass ahead to Black is too tall and goes out of bounds, so another turnover. Again, Getz, Black, Malone, Bravo, and Hicks, the starting 5 for the Cougars. King, top of the key right, goes to the corner. Now skip over the top. High post flash, little dump down to Flugents. Not good. Borgerine tried to hit the other post, and it was deflected back out to Champion. 3-2 look of that zone, but it's been very active. Both teams will be very good defensive teams. We know that coming in by nature of their 7-1 district records. Here's a 3 ball by King in the corner, bottoms up for her. She's got 5. That's the Boerne Champion score, 5-2, 2.5 minutes into the first quarter. Black works for Canyon. Right side ring. Getz tries to bring it to the middle, then picks up her dribble and looking for an outlet. Black goes to the rim, lays it up, no whistle. Rebound pulled down. by Canyon, and it goes out of bounds. And they're going to give it to Canyon. So Canyon will throw it in from the baseline. Here's Getz, and a hand on her back is going to draw a whistle. So DeBerry, Emerson DeBerry picks up the first foul for Champion. Canyon will inbound it. Black will come get it near the timeline. Again, a 3-2 look now. This is all man by Champion. Top of the key, ball fake, now into the paint. Left-handed layup up, and a foul drawn as we'll see who the whistle's on. That's on Kristen Borgerine, her first foul, the second team foul. Getz goes to the line. She's the team's leading scorer at 14.1 points a game. She's second in rebounding at 5 a game. First free throw goes off, second one goes down. So the Cougars cut to within 2 at 5-3. Fast up the court is Champion. Now King to the corner, 3-ball up and in and out, won't go. Flogents had a rebound but goes down to a hand on the floor. Reston's 3, and then the rebound, but a turnover on the fall to the floor. Bravo looks for a corner. Hicks, ball too tall. That one goes out of bounds, and the Cougars turn it over again. Our first sub of the game, Madison Marquard. Sophomore guard comes in for Reston. Marquard averages 3 points and 3 rebounds a game. Takes the pass on the right wing. There's another steal by Black. She goes 1 on 3 right now and goes to the iron and lays it up and scores. Emily Black has 4. We're tied at 5. Hicks goes inside, scoops off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Malone. Looks for Black, and she runs the right sideline. Ahead, 3-ball, right wing, off everything. Borgerine's shot won't go. Ball comes out of bounds near the bench of Champion. It will belong to Canyon. Here's our first sub for the Cougars. Evie Scolat comes in the game for the first time. The junior guard, 6 points a game. Emery Black, a sophomore point guard. Here's a drive underneath the baseline. She flips it up, but they say she traveled. That was Getz again. Unfortunate she kind of ran out of room on the baseline, ended up traveling before she could scoop it up. Halfway through the first quarter, it's scored tied at 5-all. 2 first-place teams in 26-5A. You'd expect nothing less. Marquard sends it over to King, top side left. Skipper has also come into the game for Champion. Here's a drive to the rim, and we'll see what the call is. It is a charging foul, whistled against Anaya Hicks. Her first, team second. Hudson Lonsdale comes in for Champion. Madison Parham comes in for the Cougars. Score tied at 5, fouls 2 each here in the early going. Lonsdale to King. King top key, 3-ball, in and out. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Malone to Black. Up ahead, Getz. Back to Black. She'll try to penetrate, dishes it inside. It goes off a hand, ends up in the hands of Madison Parham, and she gets a bucket. 7-5, Cougars by 2. Champion patient with the ball out high, now high post. Looked like a travel. King got it, she might have traveled. Tries to pass it inside, but it's stolen. Malone has it, and white 32 draws the foul. That's Flugents. Her first, team's third. Flugents takes a break. Reston comes back in. Skipper, Lonsdale, Malone, or Marquardt. Borgerine. And there's a three from the right wing by Getz. Won't go. Offensive rebound by Canyon. Another three, left corner. It's off the mark. Getz rebounds it from the far side. Now Black moves inside, floats from 6. No good. Offensive rebound again, and they're going to call traveling. Parham took too many steps is the call. And Cougars go back on defense, and here comes Champion. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Champion down by a deuce, 7-5. Marquardt gets the ball back, gives it up again. Lonsdale, left side. Now skip over the top. Trying to go inside, and there's a travel called on Reston. So on each side now, someone's tried to penetrate into the paint and got called for traveling. Black to Getz, looks down low, has a person open, and she misses the layup. Parham misses, the ball loose, and it was saved by Champion, but I think it hit the line, and that'll be Canyon ball. Ball comes out to Black, she'll center it up. 2-3 zone now by Champion. High post, looks to the wing. Scholot to Black, and they say she traveled. So turnovers more rampant than anything, more than made shots right now in the first quarter for both teams. 7-5, Canyon on top. Hicks will check in next dead ball, as will Bravo. Lonsdale to Marquardt. Back to Lonsdale, high post. Skipper. They play catch, back to Skipper. They're getting it in the paint, but they're not able to do anything with it. Skipper over the top, deflected and stolen away. Malone got a hand on it. Scholot now brings it up. Gives it to Black, who centers it. Brings it left to Getz. She tries to run baseline and gets bumped and fouled. 35 is the foul. That's Reston. It's her first, team's fourth. 2 shots for Getz. She makes the first of 2 this time. She missed the first of 2 last time. Hicks comes back in for Malone. Just made the nice defensive play. Second one no good. Champion in the corner, under 30 seconds to go. Reston, Marquardt, a long 2. Over the top, won't go. Getz, finds it on the backside and gives it up to Black. She crosses half court with under 20 to go. Sends it to Scholot. Her tip to the baseline is tipped. That ball was tipped and the officials didn't see it. That ball definitely was tipped. So the Cougars bring back in Bravo. And Hicks came in a minute ago. Also in for the first time is Emily Miller, a senior forward. Under 10. King works on the wing. Now left side, Reston over to King on the right side. Ball fake, steps in, a 16-footer off the back iron and won't go. So we end the first quarter with a 7-5 lead for the Canyon Cougars. And what we want to tell you right now is about this district of 20. Yeah, we're going to talk about that some other time. Right now, the end of the first quarter is Canyon up 7-5. We're back after this timeout on the Champion Network.
I'm Stan Lee. Chargers Sports Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
A whole lot of things have changed over the past few months, but some things have stayed just the same. Here in Boerne, Texas, we are still making your kids smile. You may not see that as easily with those masks on, but those smiles are just beneath. And when this all passes, and it will, you'll really be reminded of how we just keep making them smile. Thank you for your trust and support, and go Chargers!
Back to champion, Black for Canyon. Gives it to Malone. Right wing three is short from Bravo, but the Cougars get another offensive rebound. They've got a half dozen offensive rebound in the first quarter and 30 seconds. Black now, a trapping 1-3-1 it looks to be for champion now. Now Hicks in the corner, and the Cougars will call a timeout. The Canyon Cougars call our first timeout, 7:27 in the second quarter. If we can, we'll look at District 27 6A standings right now. Boerne champion and Canyon tied at 7-1 each. San Antonio Veterans at 6-2. Kerrville Tivy 5-3. Then Drip is at 2-3. Seguin 2-4. Johnson 1-5. Lehman is 1-3. And Alamo Heights 0-7 in District 26 5A. Kind of an interesting game tonight. The second meeting between these two teams. Champion won 65-61 at Canyon. That was back in December, I believe. We're in January, pardon me now, in 2021. Number 21, Black, takes the inbounds pass. Gives it up for Bravo. Now gets it back right side. More of a natural 2-3 zone now by the Canyon team, or the champion team, pardon me. Black, a three, right wing. Spins off the iron. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by King. She gets slowed down by Black. Now Hicks wants to help. King circles out and brings it across the timeline. Reston on the right wing. High post, Borgerdine. Reston wanted a three. Ball fake, now gives it up. Gets it back, shoots a three. Looks short, hits front iron. Backside rebound, two players get it, one from each side. That's a jump ball. This one will belong to Champion as Canyon got the ball at the end of the first quarter. Reston to Borgerdine. Canyon ball again underneath the hoop. They'll try to inbound it. King turns down a three and scissored her steps and gets called for traveling. Addison King, the senior point guard, 5'4", averages 11 points. Two rebounds and 3 assists. Ball belongs to the Champion now as King brings it up after Canyon unsuccessful. They look low, and there's a nice pass, but a missed layup. Borgerine misses the layup. Rebound by Canyon. Black runs. She's got a 3-on-4 as she goes the distance, gets bumped and puts it in. Emery Black takes it to the ring. Makes it a 10-5 score. By the way, at the end of the first quarter, it was 8-5, not 7. There was a made free throw they didn't put up on the scoreboard because no one saw it, and we got it clarified during the break. Reston, 3, left wing, short, rebound by Malone. Outlet, and a skip up to Getz. She goes to the rim, she gets fouled, and Chase Getz will go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul whistled against 35. Sydney Reston, her second foul, the team's 5th. Gets at the line for the 3rd time tonight. She's 2 of 4. Make it 3 of 5 as she makes the first one here. So since we were tied at 5, Canyon with a 6-0 run gets second free throw. Also good. Make it a 7-0 run. A 4-0 score here in the second quarter for Canyon. Here's a ball inside and a nice look. Good job of going up by Hannah Baraza. Baraza gets the bucket. Cuts the deficit to 5. Here inside, Hicks with a little nice 5-foot touch. It goes down, and the Cougars go up by 7 again at 14-7. Tie their biggest lead. King up high. Right wing to Barry. Gives it back to King. King stops top of the key, pops from there. Off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Parham had that one. Now Getz wants to run. She goes to the rim, misses the layup. Rebound pulled down by Borgerine. And here come the home team. Inside, nice layup try, and she gets it to go. Barraza scores for the 2nd time in a row. Here come the Cougars. Black goes all the way to the paint again. This time I think her shot was bothered. She didn't get it. And inside, we're going to get a jump ball on an offensive rebound put back by Parham. And the ball will belong to Canyon. Hicks gets a blow. Getz also comes out for a brief moment. The Cougars in some more, send in some more replacements. Mackenzie McMullen can't handle the inbounds play. Scalott gets it up to Black and throws it over her head, and another turnover by the Cougars. Chargers bring it across the timeline. King with the dribble. Skip over the top. Now high post. 15-footer off the iron. Won't go for Barraza. But Canyon will lose the control of the ball. It goes out of bounds, belonging to Champion. King penetrates. Kicks it wide. Down low. Ball deflected over the back. No whistle. Ball will belong to Champion still. Posting up is Borgerine. Inbounds pass deflected. Here comes Scalott on the run. Runs the distance. Gets the shot blocked out of bounds is what the officials say. Getz will come back in for the Cougars. McMullen goes out. Cougars will throw it in from the baseline. 3:41 to go, second quarter. 14-9. Here's Getz. 3-ball, right wing. Bottoms! Chase Getz, her first field goal of the game is a 3. She's got 4 free throws, and she has her team up by 8 now. It's 17-9. Biggest lead of the game. High post. The try for the low post, stolen by Malone again. They keep trying that high-low look, and it just doesn't work. Here's a ball tipped out of bounds. No. The ball was tipped again. That is twice the ball's been tipped going out of bounds, and the 3 official crew, who I again tell you is a very veteran crew. I don't know, maybe all 3 of these guys have been working state tournament games, no doubt. And they've missed 2 in a row tips. Champion works the ball. Now King. They'll skip it over the top. And continue to work it around. King penetrates but can't get anywhere. Marquardt, she doesn't want to shoot. She keeps getting open looks. Here's a shot, a 3-ball, right wing, off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound and a putback by Barraza, who has all 6 points of the Chargers here in the second period. 17-11. 6-point lead. Black on the wing. Goes inside. Scoops from 6. Won't go. Over the top of a Cougar. And Squillat has it. Left wing to the corner. Parham. Now Black topside right. Looks to the high post. Ball stolen from her from behind. That was Malone. She lost control. Champion wants to run. Far side jumper up and good by Madison Marquardt. Her first deuce of the game. The Chargers are back within 4. A 4-0 run by the Chargers. A minute 45 to go, second period. 17-13, Canyon still on top. The road team leading this one after the road team won at Canyon in the first meeting between these two schools. Black goes inside and gets clobbered, and she'll get a couple of free throws. .23. Borgerine picks up her second foul. 6th team foul on the Chargers. Black to the line for the first time tonight. Her first free throw goes off the front iron, no good. She'll get a second shot. Hicks is back in for Parham. Black, another free throw. This one good. She's got 7. The Cougar lead is 5. Again, just like their volleyball team, girls volleyball team, they play very active defense. Here's a left-handed shot up and no good by Flugents. But the Chargers keep possession. A minute 15 to go, second quarter. Little baseline to a diving high post, stolen by the Cougars. Running 1-on-3, now she backs it out as Squillat. Getz has it right wing. Now Black controls. Back to Getz. Long 3, right side, off the iron, won't go. Tipped out and controlled by Squillat, and the Cougars have another offensive possession. Under a minute to go. Squillat, left wing, too far. Someone falls down inside, and the offensive rebound, they'll say she was out of bounds. Getz is the one who chased it now. Bravo comes back in for Squillat. Champion ball, 48 ticks to go. Second quarter action, a 5-point lead for the Cougars of Canyon High. In the red uniform with white letters, white numbers, and white trim. Champion in the white uniforms with a dark blue numbers and trim. Champion very patient. King now on the right wing. Over left side. Lonsdale back to Marquardt, back to Lonsdale. 15 to go. Someone's got to make a decision to go somewhere. Now they'll skip it up to Marquardt. Hit King runs baseline. Back to Marquardt, an 18-footer, and it's good. She's got her second field goal of the game. The deficit now 3 as the half ends. 18-15. The Canyon Cougars will take a lead into the locker room. 18-15, a 3-point advantage. Both teams 7-1 coming in this game. This winner gets first place in District 26-5A. We're going to be back after this timeout with some halftime conversations right here on the Chargers Network.
I'm Brian Benway, Boerne ISD Director of Communications, and you're watching the Chargers Sports Network. Go Chargers!
Better service, faster results. Let Toyota Boerne be your next pick for service. We're family owned and operated. And with express maintenance at our state-of-the-art service center, you'll be in and out in a flash. Right now, get 50% off your next oil change and complimentary loaner cars and rentals. Plus, service from our Toyota certified technicians is a recipe for success. Don't wait. Experience Vic's Pick for yourself. If you want the job done right, schedule your next service at Toyota Boerne.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we do one thing, and we do it better than anyone else. So why not let our food do the talking?
Love in the window.
Raising Cane's, only the best chicken finger meals. One love.
A whole lot of things have changed over the past few months, but some things have stayed just the same. Here in Boerne, Texas, we are still making your kids smile. You may not see that as easily with those masks on, but those smiles are just beneath. And when this all passes, and it will, you'll really be reminded of how we just keep making them smile. Thank you for your trust and support, and go Chargers!
This week's sponsor spotlight is AHIA Benefits.
When it comes to buying health insurance for you and your family, what is the most important thing you would prioritize? Would that be the costs, co-pays, or if your current doctor is accepting the new plan? Do you qualify for a subsidy? Do you have pre-existing conditions? Or are your medications covered? Our clients have their own priorities, and we cater to their needs. You only have until December 15th to get enrolled for 2021 coverage starting January 1st. The clock is ticking. Don't put it off any longer. Enjoy the holidays stress-free. We are making sure to keep everyone's safety first, so you have the option to call in, walk in, or Zoom in. Call us at 210-971-6929.
Thank you to AHIA Benefits for partnering with the Boerne Education Foundation as we support student success in Boerne ISD.
Hello everybody, I'm Superintendent Tommy Price. Welcome to the Boerne Insider. Growing up, we all remember those boring old morning announcements, blah, 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 and no one really listened. Well, we have a new twist in Boerne on the morning announcements. We have student news teams, and I want you to meet some of them. Come on in. Today I had a behind-the-scenes look at the morning show at Kendall Elementary School. The student news teams write the show and take turns working each position, both behind the scenes and in front of the camera. Even our e-learners are able to participate virtually. Students and staff watch the newscast live on YouTube to get the day's news, lunch menus, and weather forecast, and even quotes of the day. Students say this class provides them with important hands-on news experience.
It requires your responsibilities and friendship, and just you have to work together and be nice to your friends to get better at this.
Sandy Pawika oversees the news production. She says the students are excited to be able to work on their skills.
I see them growing and they're getting more and more confident as the weeks go on. Because of that, they're adding more things to the slide presentation for the other kids.
When the Boerne Insider returns, we visit Voss Middle School during their morning news production.
This week, the Boerne Insider Limelight recognizes 7th grader Avery Knight of Voss Middle School. Avery is an exemplary student and is a member of the basketball and cheerleading teams. Avery enjoys learning about history and the people that made a difference in the world.
I like learning about brave people that really changed the world and made a difference.
Avery herself is all about making a difference by helping out a friend who has EB disease, a serious skin disease that can affect children and adults.
She's a fighter. She's amazing. But this fundraiser, ebresearch.org, it's a great place. Actions speak louder than words. I emailed my principal like 3 times. I got meetings with him. I got myself on the announcements. I just did everything I could because, you know, being with her, there's no way you can't feel how I feel.
The Boerne Insider Limelight is sponsored by the Boerne Education Foundation.
Hi, my name is Carrie McCone and I teach first grade at Cranston Elementary. I have been teaching in Boerne for a little over 16 years, and through those years I have witnessed firsthand the numerous ways in which BEF has enriched teachers' lives and the long-term impact it has had on children's lives. Resources that teachers have received through grants years and years ago are still impacting our classrooms today. The generosity and the support of BEF is far-reaching, and I feel very fortunate to be in a district that has such an amazing organization. Thank you, BEF. You are making a difference.
Morning news broadcasts aren't just taking place at BISD elementary schools. Voss Middle School students host their own morning show also. Students at Voss each help produce the show every morning and have a chance to rotate and work each position. Today during Voss's broadcast, I even took a turn on the camera. BISD students use quality cameras, lights, and microphones, as well as a switcher or TriCaster to switch between cameras and graphics. Voss librarian Yvonne Currian oversees the morning news. She says students have a great time.
They do a fantastic job of picking it up, and when these students were selected, it wasn't really me trying to select someone based on their speech or how upfront they are with their presentation. It was more about the passion for the job. I wanted to get some students who are going to be passionate about doing this job, and if they needed some tweaking with their experience or skills, then that was something that I was going to give them space to grow.
That is just another example of BISD students getting hands-on experience and getting to have fun at the same time. Thank you to our great teachers at Kendall and at Voss for having me. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Tommy Price, and this is the Boerne Insider.
Hi, I'm Sherry Witten, and I'm here at Fabra Elementary. I teach the life skills classroom, and I want to talk to you just for a second about BEF and what an impact it's made on my class. Last year I was lucky enough to get a great grant from them, and we are starting chickens here at Fabra. Because of their grant, our kids are going to be able to watch the life cycle from the beginning to the end, and all the things in between. They're going to get to have eggs and learn how to take care of a great pet. So we're just excited about our chickens. That's going to happen here because of BEF. I also want to tell them thank you for the gift cards that we got at the beginning of the year. That helped to put some things in place in our classroom for safety and security for our kids during COVID. So I'm just so pleased to be able to support BEF and encourage you to do the same. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Superintendent Tommy Price, and you're watching the Charger Sports Network.
The last few months have been challenging for everyone. As teachers, we have faced unexpected changes that have been outside of what we have ever done before.
While teachers have been ready and willing to do whatever it takes, it's been a bit more difficult to navigate.
With new expectations, our normal responsibilities have doubled in order to keep our students and staff safe.
That's why it's even more appreciated that Smoky Mo's Barbecue is always there for the Greyhounds.
Is always there for the champion Chargers.
Thanks, Smoky Mo's, for stepping in when we needed you most.
Welcome back to the Champion Gym. Halftime, second half about ready to start is what I should say. 7 points each for Black and Getz to lead Canyon. 6 points for Barraza to lead the champion Chargers in the first half. Cougarettes with the lead of 18-15 as we start the second half. And Champion with the ball. King, 3-ball, won't go. Rebound by Black. She'll run with her team. Up ahead, Bravo. Her pass deflected but picked up by Hicks, and Hicks will score the first 2 points of the second half. A 5-point lead for the Cougarettes. King, Reston, back to King in the corner. She's their leading three-point shooter by percentage at 40%, but she turns it over here. Hicks wants to run. Needs to give it up. Finally does. And a foul not called. Boerne gets out with her arm. Oh, is that got someone down here? Black was hurt. We don't know how. Zeb Burleson is the head coach of the Cougars. Kind of surprised the foul wasn't called when Getz went to the rim there. Here comes the inbounds pass to Hicks. That was Black who got hurt and walked off the floor. We'll check in a little bit. Timeout by the Cougars. They have the ball. So that timeout will go against the Cougars. We'll see if it's a 30 or a full. It is a 30-second timeout. So the Cougars lead it 20-15, 7:04 to go in the third period. Just opening minute of the second half. Be Cougarettes ball when we come back in. And there's the first horn. So Canyon has called both of their 30-second timeouts, the only timeouts called tonight. Cougarettes will throw it in from the near corner to your right. Getz will trigger it. About ready to throw it in. Trying to get everybody situated. Getz will trigger it. And Black will come back to the table to go in next dead ball. Scalot has the dribble top side against the 2-3 zone. Bravo. To Scalot, back to Bravo. She turns down a three, goes inside, and gets a foul called on what looked to be a clean block, so maybe a makeup call. That's on Addison King, her first. The team's first of the second half. Nobody gotten bonus in the first half. First free throw by Scalot goes off the iron. Black comes back in, by the way. I'm sorry, Bravo at the line. Pardon me, I was saying Scalot, but it was Bravo for the Cougarettes. And she makes one of two to make it a 21-15 game. And here's a whistle on the baseline. Red three. That's Hicks, her second foul, first team foul of the second half. Cougarettes will zone. King will catch it topside. Ball fakes a three, then sends it left to Reston. She goes inside for Boerne, who now asks for the ball back, working against Hicks. That's Flugents posting up, pardon me. Bourgering's the other post, and Hicks takes it away from Flugents. And here come the Cougarettes. Getz to Black, top of the key. Will go under the 6-minute mark in just a couple of ticks. Getz right wing, three ball, high arching ball, short off the front iron. Rebound by Hicks and Bourgerin. The ball will belong to the Cougarettes on the alternating possession. A couple of new Chargers in. Marquardt and Barraza. Cougarettes with the ball. They look for Malone in the lane. Her shot blocked. That's going to be called a jump ball, and that will belong to Champion. The size of the Chargers we talked about early in the game with 3 6-footers starting to have a little more of an impact. Cougarettes have not had much luck inside. Now defensively, they've made a couple of big plays. Here's a three from the right wing by DeBerry. Won't go. Malone has the rebound, and here comes Black. Right side pass ahead to Getz. Stops at the baseline, spins back inside, gives it to Black, now across side. There's a three ball. That's up and good for Bravo. She made a free throw a minute ago. Now she's got a 3 ball. Here's King ahead. DeBerry in the corner. Marquardt back to DeBerry. She turns down a 3. King looks at it. DeBerry to King. They flash a high post. King penetrates, gives it up high. Now DeBerry, right wing 3 ball. Off back iron and over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Chargers will send Skipper back in for DeBerry. Timeout by Boerne Champion. Their first timeout. It's a full timeout. 5:08 to go in the third quarter. It's a 24-15 lead for Canyon. We're after this timeout, after this.
Hi, I'm Superintendent Tommy Price, and you're watching the Charger Sports Network.
The last few months have been challenging for everyone. As teachers, we have faced unexpected changes that have been outside of what we have ever done before.
While teachers have been ready and willing to do whatever it takes, it's been a bit more difficult to navigate.
With new expectations, our normal responsibilities have doubled in order to keep our students and staff safe.
That's why it's even more appreciated that Smoky Mo's Barbecue is always there for the Greyhounds.
Is always there for the champion Chargers.
Thanks, Smoky Mo's, for stepping in when we needed you most.
The Canyon Cougarettes have a 24-15 lead. Champion comes back with a 1-3-1 zone. They showed briefly in the first half. They'll trap the ball on the sides. And here's a whistle against that zone. White 34, that's Barraza. Her first foul, second team foul of the second half. Black, who injured what we thought was a thumb in the first half, is back and seems to be good to go. Controlling the ball. That looked like a lot of contact there. Now the ball loose on the floor off of Champion and out of bounds, belonging to the Cougarettes. Like all fans, we see a lot of contact on some plays not called a foul, then a little bit of contact that is called a foul. Similar to what we've seen tonight. Bravo against the 1-3-1. They'll work it for that top part. There's a 3 from the corner. That's Hicks. That's a 2. It's a 2. So 26-15, an 11-point lead for the Cougars. Biggest lead of the game. 4:20 to go. Third quarter action from the Champion Gymnasium. Skipper sends it inside, but it's picked up by Hicks. And then she is pushed. Barraza picks up her second foul in a row, and the third team foul of the second half. Scarlett comes back in for the Cougars. Bravo takes a seat. She just hit a 3, and she's got 4. Scarlett yet to score tonight. 26-15, Cougarettes on top. Here's Black. 3 ball, gets. Bottoms for Chase, gets. She's now got 10. The lead's 14. On baseline, a nice runner there, a nice look. Barraza scores again. Cuts the deficit to 12. Black, the sophomore point guard, will run the show for the Cougars. Gives it to Malone as Hicks flashes, not open enough to throw it to her. Now Hicks in the corner, gets trapped, has to come out, skips it to Black, goes backside for Getz. She was bothered by a defender and misses the layup try. Here comes the Chargers across the timeline. King, nice head fake, gives it to Skipper. Back to King. Now Marquardt on the right side. King at 11 points a game probably needs to be a little more active offensively, I think, to get them back going. Pass over the top, down low, and a layup and a foul. Barraza scores again. She'll get a free throw. as the foul whistled against Hicks. That'll be her third. It'll be the second team foul on Canyon here in the second half. Hicks will have to take a seat with 2:50 to go. The bucket by Barraza. Her 10th point of the game. She can make it 11 with a free throw here. The deficit now within 10. She can make it a single-digit deficit. And does with the made free throw. 29-20. Cougarettes on top. Some full court pressure by the Chargers. Cougarettes break it though. Scalott, high post, Malone. She turns and operates. Gives it up to Getz on the right wing. She'll back it out. 2.5 to go. Third quarter action. A 9-point lead for the Cougarettes. Now here's Black. A long two. Rebound on the offensive end. Pulled down by Parham. They're going to call Parham for a foul. Looks like she must have pushed off to get the rebound. Her first foul, third team foul. Chargers work with the ball. Skipper right side to Marquardt. Now Skipper right wing. High post. And Marquardt hits a three. She had a couple of twos. Now she hits a three. Chargers back within 6 on a big shot here in the closing minutes of the third quarter. Scalott works, and the defense, that's another foul. That's on Barraza, her third foul, and all in a row here in the second half. Sub will be Lonsdale, comes in for her. Hannah Barraza, 6-foot senior, 13.5 points a game, goes down with 3 fouls. Black over the top. As Bravo tried to penetrate, she lost the ball, but the Cougarettes came back up with it. Getz might have walked when she caught it at that time. Now Black runs baseline, gets shut off, spins, gets the shot blocked, and it touches Champion out of bounds. Oh no, that went off Marquardt for sure. Six-point lead for the Cougarettes. Chargers with the ball trying to cut into it. 1.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Ball deflected out of bounds. Chargers work. Lonsdale. King is running baseline now, their point guard. Lonsdale sends it to King on the left wing. Looking for Skipper. Lonsdale, top of the key. Marquardt, right wing, 3 off the front iron. Rebound by Malone, lost. Knocked out of her hands by Skipper. Here's King running baseline, gets shut off, gets trapped, looking for help. Timeout called by the Chargers. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. And it's a 6-point lead for Canyon, 29-23. It is a 30-second timeout. 8 points scored by the Chargers. 11 points scored by the Cougarettes here in the second half. Again, these two teams both 7-1 in District 26-5A. San Antonio Veterans is just a game behind them at 6-2. Kerrville-Tybee at 5-3, 2 games back. Everybody else has a losing record and is basically out of the race. But those 4 teams, if they take 4, would probably, well, likely at this point, we're just starting the second round, basically. But those, we're a game into the second round. Those 2 teams, those 4 teams, likely to be the playoff teams if they take 4. So Chargers will throw it in from the baseline as we're back to play. Just under a minute to go. Third quarter action. King works against Scalott in the zone. High post for Skipper. Not a good pass. Now there's a jump ball. should belong to the Cougarettes. There's a question of whose ball it is. So it is red ball. Black tries to go the distance on the near sideline, gives it to Getz. She's closed off, and Bravo travels. So the Cougarettes with another unforced turnover. Gives the ball back to the Chargers. Lonsdale back in the game. Here's King, top of the key. Lonsdale now takes it. 30 seconds to go. King to Lonsdale. King will move to the right wing, and they'll throw it to her there. Tries to penetrate, brings it back to Lonsdale. 20 seconds to go. High post Skipper. King on the wing. Lonsdale. Now Skipper looking low, deflected, loose, out of bounds to Champion. Back into the game is DeBerry. Emerson DeBerry. Back for the Cougarettes is Parham. Some more size for the Cougarettes. Inbound pass comes to Marquardt. Her pass attempt is blocked by Black. Black's going to try to go the distance. Chased by King. Blocked by Skipper, who takes a hard fall. 2 seconds to go. It'll be Cougar ball on the baseline. Cougarettes have the lead of 6, 29-23. See a replay of that block. Addison Mazak comes in for the first time tonight. Inbounds pass to Getz. A runner from 5 is good. Chase Getz scores her second field goal of the game, and the end of the third period ends with a 31-23 advantage for the Canyon Cougarettes. And there's timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this timeout on the Charger Network.
I'm Stan Lee. The Chargers Sports Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
It's an 8-point lead for the Cougarettes as they try to do to Champion what Champion did to them on their home court a month ago. Champion won that game 65-61 in the Cougar Den. Right now the Cougarettes trying to pay back with a win here at Champion, but Champion still has a lot of life to go. Lonsdale, Marquardt, Kings on the left wing. High post flash. They just can't solve this zone right now. The Canyon zone looks to be 3-2 in nature right now. Something stopped in the action just briefly by Tony Fisher, our referee tonight. We're back to action though. 7:39 to go, fourth period. 8-point lead for the visiting team. The home team needs to get some offense. Borgerine keeps flashing to the high post. Now they'll high post Barraza. They're posting, they're just not throwing it to him. There's a pass for Barraza, not a good pass though, deflected and stolen. Here comes Black up the near sideline. to Getz, who runs baseline, gets shut down and brings it back out to the corner. High post Malone gets it knocked out of her hands. And a travel. That was Lonsdale. Grabbed it away from Malone, but then as she went to the floor, she rolled on the floor, which is traveling. And we've got a Charger timeout. So there's timeout on the floor. We're trying to see whether it's a 30. Yes, it is a full timeout. So with 6:53 to go in the game, it's a 31-23 lead for the Cougarettes. We're back after this timeout on the Charger Network.
I'm Brian Benway, Boerne ISD Director of Communications, and you're watching the Chargers Sports Network. Go Chargers!
Better service, faster results. Let Toyota Boerne be your next pick for service. We're family owned and operated. And with express maintenance at our state-of-the-art service center, you'll be in and out in a flash. Right now, get 50% off your next oil change and complimentary loaner cars and rentals. Plus, service from our Toyota certified technicians is a recipe for success. Don't wait. Experience Vic's Pick for yourself. If you want the job done right, schedule your next service at Toyota Boerne.
Bounds with an 8-point lead. Fourth quarter action from the champion gym. Gets now on the left wing over the top to Bravo. Now Black stops from the left wing. Her three ball off the iron. Rebound by Hicks. She bumps inside and gets the call. She'll get a couple of free throws. 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Called on 23. That's Chase Getz, her first, team's fourth of the second half. Hicks' first free throw goes off the iron. No one scored here in the fourth quarter. Played a minute and a half, nobody has scored. Hicks has a second free throw to come. And lane violation on red, so no free throw. Erase it from the scorebook, so one missed free throw and nothing else. Chargers with three ball, left wing, off the iron, won't go for Marquardt. Rebounded by the Cougarettes and then stolen by King. Can she save it? And who gets it? Loose on the floor. We're going to call a foul. 21 red. Foul on Black, her second, team's fifth. Chargers. King gets a screen. Looked at a three, turned it down. Barraza had it. Now King operates, top of the key. DeBerry, King, top of the key. Three ball from DeBerry, pardon me. King's first point since the first quarter. The deficit now 5. The Chargers inching back. Cougarettes with the ball. Black goes toward the right baseline, then circles it back and gives it to Getz. She'll drive to Black, who brings it back out high. 5.5 to go. Hicks playing out front. She gets help from Getz, and she gets knocked down, and that'll be a foul. It'll be the foul on King, her second. 5th team foul. Bravo goes out. Scolatt comes back in. Getz will trigger it for the Cougarettes, who lead by 5 with 5:20 to go. Scolatt takes the inbound pass, gives it to Getz. Extended left side. And now a reach around foul by Barraza is her 4th foul. So the 4th foul on Hannah Barraza, all in this half. 6th team foul, 7th team foul. So 1-1 for Getz. who is 4 of 6 tonight from the line. And she misses the front end of the 1-and-1. And a foul on Malone on the missed free throw. Her first, team's 6th. Marquardt, 3-ball. Bottoms! Hey, there's some life. Back within 2 are the Chargers. Crowd making some noise. Ball up top to Getz. Getz wants to run. Cougarettes acting like they want to take the air out of the ball, trying to play keep away. Not a good idea with a 2-point lead now. They need to go score. Here's Getz into the paint, gets fouled on the way. She'll get a couple of free throws. White, 11. Marquardt, her first foul. That brings Getz to the line. Her first of 2 is good. First points of the second half for the Cougarettes, and we're almost 4 minutes in. (32-29), a 3-point lead, and she got boxed out at the line. No, but Malone comes up with an offensive rebound after the free throw miss, and a jump ball will belong to Canyon. Malone got the rebound, then got tied up. 4:11 to go in the game. A 3-point lead for the Cougarettes. The Chargers racing back, though. A couple of threes. Might get a 5-second call. Timeout called by the Cougarettes. I don't think they have a third. Yep. We'll see what the timeout is. We'll keep it here right now. So anyway, it's a 30-second timeout, even though in the official book it should say that he doesn't have a 30-second timeout. So he'll lose one of his fulls with a 30-second timeout. 4:11 to go in the game, and it's a 32-29 lead for the Cougarettes. Chargers will have the ball. And no, the Cougarettes will have the ball after a held ball. So Cougarettes will throw it in from the baseline. They get it into Getz. Turns and spins into the paint. Gives it up for Black. Will go under 4 minutes to play. Black goes by the first defender. Now finds Getz, who goes into the lane, then gives it up for Hicks. Black comes back and gets it. Gives it to Malone. Now Scalat. Now Getz. They're playing keep away, and it's still 3.5 minutes to go. And Getz carried the ball. She put her hand underneath it and carried the ball, and that'll be a turnover. So another turnover, 3:36 to go. Chargers down by 3. They need a big bucket here. King gets a screen. Now back to Marquardt. 3, right wing. Bottoms! Oh my, we're tied at 32. Back-to-back threes by Madison Marquardt. The sophomore guard who averages 3 points a game has a bunch more than that. Here's a 3-ball by by Hicks, rebounded by Getz, who spins into the lane and gets fouled. Foul whistled on Borgerine. Kristen picks up her third foul. 9th team foul. Bravo back in for Scalott. Gets at the line for the one and bonus. She's made 1 out of 3 free throws so far here in the fourth quarter and makes this one. So she'll get the back end. She got boxed out and knocked to the free throw. Second time she's been knocked down, and they haven't called it. Zeb Burleson is beside himself. She makes the next free throw. So a 2-point lead for the Cougarettes, 34-32. Guard her, 11 in the corner is Marquardt. She's made back-to-back threes, has one up from the corner. This one off the front iron, rebounded by Getz. It's a 2-point lead for the Cougarettes. They're trying to bring the ball up the floor. Black to Malone. She skips it ahead to Bravo, who then throws it, but it's deflected. And we'll see what the call is. White 11, that's Marquardt. Her second foul, 10th team foul. And Bravo will go to the line, and she should have 2 free throws. And she does. She made 1 of 2 in the third quarter. First one is up, this one's good. Cougarettes go up by 3 with the made free throw. And she makes them both. Cougarettes making some key free throws here, lead by 4. Nearing the 2.5-minute mark of the game. King, Marquardt, King. Flugents at the high post. King, she wanted to shoot, but Bravo closed out in a hurry. King really wants to shoot. She does a long 3 off the iron, or off the backboard. Rebound tipped out. Black has it, now to Getz. She's looking for Black to help her out, and there's a foul by King, and they'll go back to the free throw line. Addison King picks up her third foul. They're over the limit, and that'll be another timeout by the Chargers. 2:07 to go in the game. The Cougarettes of Canyon lead the Chargers of Champion High by 4, 36-32. There's timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them on the Charger Network.
I'm Brian Benway, Boerne ISD Director of Communications, and you're watching the Chargers Sports Network. Go Chargers!
Better service, faster results. Let Toyota Boerne be your next pick for service. We're family owned and operated. And with express maintenance at our state-of-the-art service center, you'll be in and out in a flash. Right now, get 50% off your next oil change and complimentary loaner cars and rentals. Plus, service from our Toyota certified technicians is a recipe for success. Don't wait. Experience Vic's Pick for yourself. If you want the job done right, schedule your next service at Toyota Boerne.
And we're back to the Champion Gym. It's a barn burner here, 36-32. The Cougarettes lead by 4. They're at the line with a couple of free throws by their leading scorer, Chase Getz. First one rattles off the iron, no good. So 7 of 10. She makes this one, though. So 8 of 11, I believe. More than that. Anyway, it's a 5-point lead now for the Cougarettes. King really wants to shoot. Shot a long one a minute ago. Inside, a bump and a shot that gets the roll. Flugents gets her first points of the game. She'll have a free throw to go. Foul called against Getz, her second, 7th team foul. 6th team foul, maybe. Anyway. Flogents makes the free throw. Just like that, we've got a 2-point game. 37-35. The Cougarettes having a hard time getting it out. They throw ahead to Malone. She's running to the rim. Ball knocked out of her hands. She gets it back. Gives it to Bravo, who scores. Bravo has 8 points all here in the second half. 39-34, a 4-point lead for the Cougarettes. Chargers turn around. Flogence scores again. Flogence makes her 5th point of the 4th quarter, all of her points for the game. A minute and a half to go, a 2-point game. Black bounces it to Getz, who runs into the lane, then sends it out high. Bravo gets it to Black. Black goes to Bravo, who brings it out high to Hicks. They might have fouled her. The ball tipped out of bounds by the Chargers. I think they were trying to foul Hicks. A minute 3 to go. Getz gets the inbounds pass in the backcourt. Takes the dribble past the defender, goes all the way to the rim, then gives it up for Bravo. Gets out of trouble. Timeout by Canyon. With 54 seconds to go, it is his 4th timeout, so both coaches will have 1 timeout. And it's a full timeout. 55 seconds to go in the game, a 2-point lead for the Cougarettes. We're back after this timeout on the Charger Network.
I'm Stan Leach, Boerne ISD Athletic Director, and you're watching the Chargers Sports Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Smoky Moe's Barbecue, Dog and Pony Grill, Glick Insurance, Toyota of Boerne, Ferris Orthodontics, and Wick Productions.
And 55 seconds to go in the game. It's a 2-point lead for Canyon. They'll be on the far sideline. By the way, that 65-61 win for Champion at Canyon back on December 1st. That game went to overtime. They start moving for the inbounds play. They get it into Bravo. Gets it stolen by King. She'll go the distance. She can tie it up, but misses the layup. Under 50 seconds to go, and there's a foul on the rebound. King went in at kind of a difficult angle and didn't get it up high enough off the glass. Foul whistled against DeBerry, her 2nd. And Bravo goes back to the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 tonight. She gets 2 shots with 45 seconds to go and a 2-point lead for the Cougarettes. First one's good. It's a 3-point lead. Wow. Champion had a chance to tie the score on the layup and couldn't get it to go. So they'll be down at least 3 now, as that's the deficit. Bravo, 1 more free throw to go. This one up. It's also good. She was money here in the 4th quarter, 4 of 4. And it's a 4-point lead for the Cougarettes. Marquardt, left wing, 3-ball. Bottoms! Her 4th 3 of the game. 3rd of the 4th quarter. It's a 1-point lead. Canyon having trouble getting it in bounds, and I think they threw it away. The question is, it's still Canyon ball. So Canyon will call the timeout. And it'll be his last, according to my book. 28 seconds to go. We'll keep it here because we got so much action as the Chargers have closed to within 1. Well, the official book has not written down all the timeouts, I can tell you that right now. They have, Canyon still has 1 timeout, she says, even though that was his 5th timeout called. And they say Champion has 2 timeouts, even though I have them for 4 timeouts and the time written down when they were called. But in the event, Champion has 2 timeouts left, and Canyon has 1 timeout left here in the 4th quarter with 28 seconds to go. 41-40, the Cougarettes on top by 1. They have the ball, and it'll come in on the far sideline. They've got the length of the distance to go, and the Chargers will try to get a steal and a bucket here and win this game. Everybody goes long but Getz. Getz gets it. Throws it to Black. Black is fouled a couple of times, nothing whistled. They give it to Getz. She gets fouled. And 32 Flugents picks up her second foul. They're over the limit, so it's 2 free throws for Getz. First one is good, so it's a 2-point lead now. A simple field goal will not tie it for Champion. Hicks comes back in for the Cougarettes. Getz will shoot the second free throw. This one off the iron won't go. She might have fouled somebody going for the loose ball. Champion loses it out of bounds. Oh my! The Cougarettes couldn't hold on to the rebound. The Chargers couldn't hold on to the rebound, and the Cougarettes will have the ball. There's some discussion. It's Canyon's ball. Skipper comes back in for defense. Cougarettes just simply need to get the ball in bounds, and Getz can't handle it. It's loose. Malone goes for it, and I think she fouled DeBerry, and that'll be 1 and 1. Red 20 is Malone, her second. That is the 7th team foul. Actually, it's the 8th team foul. And going to the other end is DeBerry, who has not scored tonight. She's at the line for the 1 and 1. DeBerry on the season has not shot a free throw. At least she hasn't made one. She has not made a free throw this season, so this would be mighty big ones for her. Down by a pair. The Chargers at the line shooting the 1 and bonus. First free throws off the glass, won't go. And a rebound, offensive rebound, and a free putback is no good. Black rebounds. They get it to Getz. She runs the floor, skips it ahead to Bravo. 2, 1. The horn sounds, and the Cougarettes will win this one. Goodness gracious. The Chargers had chances and just couldn't do it. Your final score, the Canyon Cougarettes 42, the Champion Chargers 40. So each team is now one on the other team's court. Canyon improves to 8 and 1 in district play, alone in first place. The Chargers fall to 7 and 2. They're a half game ahead of San Antonio Veterans. And that'll wrap it. The Cougarettes improve to 14 and 2 overall, 8 and 1 in district. The Chargers fall to 12 and 3 and 7 and 2. And that'll do a wrap for everyone with Wick Productions. This is Tony Brubaker saying good night and God bless. We'll talk to you again soon.